This is my knapsack. It is fully packed, how I would take it to any event that I go to. Um, I'm not sure exactly where the knapsack is from. I bought it secondhand, but I'm going to show you how you should be packing your knapsack for any sort of Civil War reenacting the authentic way. As you can see here, I have my tin cup on the outside. This is a Axel Ulrich tin cup I bought off the AC forum. I added my own bail using a piece of brass wire I got from wherever. It's been used a lot. Inside my knapsack, which I have to re-oil the leather bit, I have a poncho. I fold it up on and put it between the two bags because if I'm on the march, I can easily pull it out. Sometimes I also fold it up and put it on my waist belt, but it makes for easy access if it all of a sudden starts raining. In the top bag, I keep it empty for adding if I have extra ammo that I need for an event or extra food rations, just like the soldiers did back of 61 to 65. On my top, or my bottom bag, if I can get it open, here I have my Knapsack blanket. It's a very nice blanket. It's very warm. I feel it was definitely worth the amount of money I paid. I'm not sure exactly what I paid for it, but I bought it directly from Knapsack. Really nice blanket. It has kept me very warm. It's 5 pounds. It's got the US in the middle, done with a chain stitch. It's very nice. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of gear that I own. It's kept me warm on very, very cold nights. Here I have my extra undershirt, homespun, hand sewn completely by me. I make as much gear as possible for myself. China buttons. You can find these antique stores. And here you go too. Very nice buttons. Next, I have my nightcap. Everybody should have a nightcap of some sort. Especially for someone like me who is thinning on top. They're very nice and they help you sleep much better than without a nightcap. I have my iron dyed socks. These are from Ben Tart. They're really nice and really dirty. That has been sort of stained from shoe polish or whatnot, but I think I washed them. I'm not sure. But they're nice. I like them. They're a bit of a pain in the butt to get on the first couple times, but after that they sort of stretched out and very comfortable, especially in the hotter climate or hotter events that I go to. It's much better than a regular wool sock though, but I just keep an extra pair in there. I have my lighter pair for the end of the season when it gets a little cooler out, keep the wool socks on, and then at night I put on these underneath my wool socks and helps me keep a little bit warmer. Next I have my sundry items bag with my tooth powder, comb, my little pocket mirror, toothbrush. In here I do keep wet naps, but any sort of, and that's probably the only modern item that I really keep in here. I do believe in good hygiene. I do not like coming home with from an event with any sort of sicknesses, especially since I work in the health field. And of course I also have wrapped up in a piece of canvas here, bar of soap. I got this from a farmer's market. It's handmade soap, and it cleans up pretty nice. Here I have my sewing kit. This is a Ben Tart kit that I sewed myself. Went and found glass head pins, put those in there. Extra buttons, thimble, thread, beeswax. Real nice. I like it. It was definitely worth, I can't remember if I paid $11 or $15 for it. Rope, hemp rope, real strong stuff. I got that from Turkey Foot. They sell a lot of items that are somewhat useful for reenactors, but they have a lot of really good stuff. Check them out if you can. Extra rope. Little extra wash towel for myself. And candle. And a shelter half. I made this myself. Me and my pard, we made shelter halves, and we make extra ones for other pards of our other people in our area. I think probably cost me about $25 materials, but this is made of cotton drill, weighs only about 1.5 pounds. It's very nice. Machine sewed for the two seams, for the center seams. It's a 3-piece construction, so it's a type 2A. 23 bone buttons from military warehouse. Hand sewn with a linen thread all around, grommet holes, buttonholes. Real nice. Took a little bit of work, but a very, very nice thing to have for just spending some time. All together with all that stuff, it only weighs, my knapsack fully packed only weighs about 9.5 pounds. Much nicer than some of the other knapsacks I've seen packed on YouTube. I'd like to see those guys march around with those huge giant knapsacks for 10 plus miles. So, and I can myself march with this thing. I live in a very, very hilly area, and I have no problem at all going for 15 miles in one day. I've done it. It's great. If you really want to know, and if you really want to test out to see exactly if you have everything right, put it in your knapsack, go for a long march. You'll feel it after the first couple miles, and you'll probably start wanting to get rid of a lot of your own stuff. Now in my haversack here, I bought this second hand. I think some of my local pards around the area made these haversacks, but it is tarred using original style tarring techniques. I bought this from my pard, Francisco. In here, I don't have any food in here because it's the off season now, and I don't like keeping food in my haversack. But I have a fork and a spoon that I bought from an antique dealer. That's probably your best place to go if you want to get really authentic stuff. They do have some reproduction items out there though, but yeah, there's some items that, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Yeah, you can see the actual date, 1835 on the spoon. If you keep your eye open at antique stores, you can find a lot of really nice stuff there. But it's silver plated. Very nice spoon. And then of course I also have my 3-tine fork. Wood handled. I loved the design on it. Real nice. And I picked both these up for like $2 a piece. That's even cheaper than what some of the Sutler Row forks and spoons and stuff you see there. In here I also have my canteen half. As you can see, it's been well used. Countless pounds of slab bacon have been cooked in that. And I only use slab bacon, not the Hormel salt pork like I've seen some reenactors use. I first started off doing that, but yeah, that stuff will not keep over the weekend. Like I said, I don't have any food in here, but I do have food. Unless it's bacon, I'll wrap it up in paper and maybe in a cloth too, and throw it in my haversack. But anything else, coffee, beans, whatnot, like it will go in these little poke sacks that I make myself. So real simple, real easy to make, and yeah, just a little bit of time, and you could make a whole bunch out of just a little piece of fabric you can buy from Walmart or Joann Fabrics, and yeah, a little bit of time will save you. Then I think they charge probably like $3 a poke sack from the Sutlers, and even then they're machine sewn, and these were items that were made by the soldiers themselves or by aid societies, so they would not have had access to sewing machines as easily as Sutlers do nowadays. I keep any bit of seasonings, salt, pepper, etc. In these little tiny jars that I bought. They're real nice. and 1 jar is more than enough seasoning for any event that I go to. Little dab will do you. And if you notice, besides the other one, other little jar, there is nothing else inside here. That's it. All I keep is my cooking gear. Nothing else. So, and that's what I have in my knapsack and haversack. This is what everybody else should be having and should be using if you want to be authentic. Like I said, try marching around with what the gear you have on now, and you'll definitely feel it after the first couple miles. There are a few other personal items that I do keep, but I keep those in my pockets. We have pockets in uniforms, use them. I keep an extra rag for whenever. I made it myself. I took regular cloth and it was printed cloth, but a period style, and put 2 sides together and did a nice little quilting pattern on it. Turned out real nice. I have this. It's a pocket knife, shield style. I bought this at a antique store locally, and not bad. I paid a couple bucks for it. Once again, cheaper than what you'll find at Sutler Row. You just got to keep your eyes open. Go to antique stores. You'll be amazed at what you can find there. And I have my match case. It's a Sutler Row match case, or it could possibly be Village Tinsmith. I know he does make one that looks exactly or pretty much similar to this, but I do eventually want to upgrade to a better match safe. So, but it works for now. And I still have a few matches inside. So, and that concludes my video, my first video. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something.